Morning, day 5. I have ice all inside my tent. It's covered outside the tent. You know, it's a weird spot. Colorado's a strange place. Air's so dry, but yet you get a lot of condensation at times. First time on this trail though this year. Yep, so lunchtime, I'll be dragging this thing out and dumping all the ice out of it. Anyway, I've got 38 point something into Spring Creek Pass, which is how you get into Lake City. So I'm gonna be there by 11:30 tomorrow for the shuttle. So we're gonna knock out a bigger day today, smaller day tomorrow, and just enjoy everything along the way. The moon is yesterday and last evening, unreal. This trail is so freaking beautiful. All right, we're gonna have some coffee, get ready for the day. Hope y'all are having a good one. Having some Starbucks, Pop-Tarts, and some Nightcrawler. You know, you know.
Nice gentle breeze coming through.
Got on the trail about 4:51. I think that's what it said when I looked at my watch. Had to roll up a tent with ice on the outside and inside. Could barely fit it in the bag. It weighs, honest to goodness, about 3 or 4 pounds. So I'll have to sort that out later. I'll turn this light off. Full moon, cloud bank over the mountains. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. Just turning 8 o'clock, about 7 miles in. Taking a foot break. I think I got a little blister forming on one of my little toes. I want to fix that. Getting some water. This is the headwater of the something. Can't remember, but I camped right over there, right up there in 23 when I came through. I got there all the way from Lake City that day. It was a 30-mile day. I didn't get into camp till about 7:30, 8 o'clock though. All right, let's do this and get moving. Every bend you come around is just something more amazing. Just passed a guy named Ketchup. He doesn't know I vlog, even though I had the camera out when he came around the bend. But it's nice to meet you, Ketchup, if you see these videos in the future. All right, it's just eating climbs all day. We've been over about 6 huge climbs, staring at another one. Just what the San Juans are. Just another day, get my ass handed to me. I still got, it's just straight up crazy. That's where I came from. course, it don't look like much. I'm over 100 miles in. Comparing northbound to southbound, I can't think of one climb northbound this advantageous to the northbounder. This trail is definitely set up for southbound. All the steepest climbs on northbound, all the hardest ones, obviously are all downhills for the southbounders. But like that hard one I did yesterday where you climb up out of railroad tracks, when you're going southbound, it's switchbacked up 3,000 feet. It's nothing compared to having to go northbound. So interesting. It's just the way the terrain lays out. I don't think somebody did it on purpose, but it's freaking hard going this way. Just stopped, had lunch, dried the tent out. Good Lord, just soaked inside and out. It was coated in ice. I've been toting. My pack feels so much lighter. There was so much ice still in there, still ice. You know, I've been hiking 15 miles in the sun, and the tent's on top of my pack, but I guess a sleeping pad and my ground sheet probably protecting it. All right, got a long climb up a valley. The water's gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to carry a bunch of water up the hardest climb of the day. It's just how this goes on this trail. There's so many damn hikers out here heading the opposite direction. I guess it's common sense. One thing I didn't factor in, like, oh, I'll go northbound and I'll be alone. No, you're catching all the people that you never saw when you started later behind them. You can be more alone starting in Denver later, obviously. I didn't really think about it that way. I wanted the challenge of going northbound, but in my head that was going to be one of the benefits. There was 13 or 14 people sitting down at the lake. I just kept going. And then I passed 7 people since the lake. By the way, shout out to Rookie, another rookie, yes. He's from Maine. It's great talking to you, buddy. All right, trudging along. Look at that. Man, so beautiful, so hard. This is the water source at right around mile 20. The next water source isn't till 8-9 miles over some heinous terrain. Yeah, I'm gonna fill up with 3 liters and be miserable, but it's just the challenge. You just gotta solve the problem. All right. View from outside my tent. I was trying to make it to a certain place. It was just too far. Too many miles today. I don't know how many I did. It's between 25 and 27. Hard day. Hard miles. San Juans don't play. Water situation's bad. It just ended up being either just have to carry a lot of water and camp wherever you can, which is what I did, or make it to the next spot, which is still another 3.5-4 miles away. So it was getting dark. Wanted to set the tent up, but hey, again, I got good cell service. Staring at what's in my future in a few days, and just being at peace. Good night, y'all.